Alrighty. StreamYard says we're live. Let's go ahead and double check everything, make sure we're good to go. Alright, it looks like everything's working right. Hello everyone, welcome. If you're new here, my name is Skye. I'm a fantasy author who typically writes paranormal romance under the name St. Hegyes. I'm going to be doing some live sprints. That's not quite the word. Productivity sprints today. Forgive me, I just woke up from a nappy naps because I was like, we finished watching a movie with the kiddos, or I finished watching a movie with the kiddos, and then I was like, I have like an hour until my live stream, so I'm going to take a nap real quick, and that's what I did, and I just woke up like 10 minutes ago, maybe that, so I'm a little on the loopy side right now because I'm like waking up, and yeah. If you're new to my channel, the way this works is we do 4 25-minute sprints with some chatting in between. I have the timer on screen that we usually use. It will go automatically and meow in between sprints and stuff. I'm covered in dog hair now, and it's going to annoy me. But I also tend to put up writing prompts on the screen for anyone who wants to write but doesn't know what they want to write about. Maybe it'll inspire you. And yeah, that's how we tend to do things. What is everyone working on today? I know what I should be doing. I have a vlog that is supposed to go live tomorrow that I have not even started editing yet. All the video clips are in my editing software, but I haven't started putting all the pieces together and making that work together. And looking at the comments, we have JC who showed up early. That's okay. Welcome. Stephanie is here. Stephanie is working on a reading journal. I am super curious about your reading journal because the middle of this year, I set up a reading journal in Notion with the intention of I told myself, I was like, I will not move on to the next book until I write down all my thoughts of the previous book in my reading journal. And I gave up on that really quick. And it just became a list, basically, that I then put in a spreadsheet. That's a lot of different greens.
Either of the green or green is colors are different.
Oh, okay, thank you. Put that back. Let's try. Just trying to steal my candy canes, y'all. No. What did I just say? No. No, these are my special candy canes. Gwendolyn.
I want to even eat them.
It is not a live stream without some chaos. The child who doesn't want to be on screen has just tried to steal my candy canes and my chocolate cinnamon gummy bears. And is now playing around with my lightsaber. Anyways. What was I saying? She brought me nail polishes. She brought me a whole bunch of different greens.
You want a red or just green?
Just green.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I think that's the one I'm going to do. Because I figured, even though I'm supposed to be working on stuff, I'm going to probably repaint my nails because my nails are looking pretty chipped. I can do that while editing vlogs. But anyways, reading journal. Yeah, my reading journal just became a list, basically. And I even switched it from doing it in Notion, where I've been holding it, to a spreadsheet. Though I do miss the aspect of being able to jot down my thoughts about it, because there's been a couple books I've listened to on audiobook recently that I'm just I have thoughts and feelings and I cannot record them in a physical format. Anyways, so I'm curious what you're doing for your reading journal. That was what all that was about. JC is working on goals for 2025, some content plans for next year, for the new year, and also playing around with some graphics. Awesome. For those who don't know, Stephanie and I are going to be joining Margaret on her channel tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time, which is 11 a.m. for me, and it's 1 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be working on we're going to be talking about planners and planning for 2025 and all that fun jazz, and I'm looking forward to it. Margaret was sending us the graphic for the thumbnail earlier today, and we were doing Hubs and I were doing the last of our Christmas shopping. So I was like trying to drive and like, here, open this picture for me and show it to me real quick so I can see what's going on while I was driving around. Don't worry, no one. I was being safe while doing this. It was one of those quick glances kind of thing. Oh, and I took proper looks whenever I was like stopped traffic lights with lots of traffic, so it's all good. Note to self: I always forget this because I do this every year. You would think I would learn by now, but whenever you wait until the last minute to do the final bit of Christmas shopping, it is always very busy, which means even a city that's already very busy whenever you go shopping is even busier when you wait until the last second. Just saying. So we got everything done though. We're good to go, and we just have to wrap everything, which we will be doing sometime of the next couple of days. Probably Christmas Eve, to be fair. Oh, Stephanie says A5 bullet journal. Participated in lots of readathons this year. Wanted a place to track it all. I remember I asked you for a list of all the readathons that you were taking part in, and somewhere I still have that list. I don't remember if it was via text message or messenger on Facebook, so I've got to figure out where it is because I was not smart enough to transfer it to my phone. Oops. Finally met my Goodreads goal for the first time in forever. Oh, nice. Yep, 1 p.m. Eastern. Okay. Oh, googly moogly. All right. I think I've caught up on all the comments. So what I'm going to be working on during the first sprint, at least, is I'm going to be listening to some video clips, editing them, and taking the polish off my nails because I'm wearing this like brownish coppery color and it's chipping at the edges. So it's time to take it off. And we're going to put a new color on, and I'm going with either this green or this green, and I will put both of my nails. Oh, this one's called Sexy Scarlet, even though it's green. Maybe I should go with the one that's very confused about what origin it is. And this one does not have any label. Some of these are leftovers from when they like replaced all of the colors at the care center that I worked at, and back when I was still activities director, and they were like gonna throw them all away, and I was like, no, I can take them because if they're still usable, why get rid of them? So that's why I have a whole basket full of different polishes. And she brought me like all of these greens that are like this light colored green. They're pretty much all the same green. That's kind of pretty too, actually. What are you? You don't have a name. Lovely. Okay. So limestone, curry up, and no name. Okay, cool. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. The one on my right hand looks more tealish. Yeah, it's definitely more in person. This one is the one that's called Sexy Scarlet is like a glittery Christmassy green to me, and then this one is more like, yeah, it's not teal, but it looks closer to teal ish. You're right, absolutely agreed, 100%. Ooh, hold on, here we go. There is a Discord that lists the readathons by month, week, or year. Or I check out pages with page your YouTube channel. She does a roundup of them too. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna have to check out Paige's YouTube channel. If you've got a link handy, don't go searching for it if you don't have one handy already, because I can do that. I'm just lazy. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and do our first sprint. Let me go ahead and get us set up for that, and then we can get started on whatever we're working on today. Let's see. The prompt for today, our first one is: everyone says goodbyes are hard. No one ever mentions the heartbreak that follows the longing to hear their voice once more afterward. So that is our first prompt. And we're going to start in, I got to find my timer. I ran away. Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, that is time, everyone. Let me know what you did, how you did in the comments. Oh, geez, everyone got talkative. Okay, I have to go. I have to scroll back up, and I should have pinned a comment because okay, here we go. Stephanie gave me some links. Awesome, thank you. I will have to click on those. Yes. Hi, Margaret. I'm doing productivity sprints, and then we are doing planning stream tomorrow. I'm actually doing 2 live streams. As long as I wake up in time, I am doing Breaking the Block over on Sam Wicker's channel. I don't know what the discussion for tomorrow is. I know that I've missed the past couple because I have stayed up way too late and then slept through them. So even though I have alarms set, I have slept through the past couple. So hopefully I can make it there in time. And I say that I was actually at last week's, but I was in the comments section because I was just like, I am barely functioning. So what I mean by not there, I mean like on stream. So everyone's saying hi to Margaret. I just finished 3rd round of dishes after makeup Thanksgiving. Yay, it's a success. Now we're taking a break with Jeopardy and my parents. Nice. That sounds lovely. Sounds like you're having a look. Agreed. It was good, especially when I was dreading a face-off with 2 trumpets. Okay, who's doing the face-off? First of all, you probably say later. We'll see. Also, like trumpets. Like I'm here for this. I'd be here for this completely. I grew up watching Jeopardy. Still enjoy it to this day. Categories tonight don't look promising. Ooh. Talk of a face-off. Both love and am frustrated by Jeopardy. Some days it makes me feel like I'm actually smart. Others not so much. I always feel dumb because I never know any of the categories. And the ones I do know, for some odd reason, I forget the answers when those questions come up and I'm just like, and then it says the answer. I'm like, I'm a dumbass. Sometimes I'm like, where did they get these clues? Equal opportunities, we can't be mad at Jeopardy. Historic songs of the Brits. Well, that was a good category for me. Ooh, yeah, agreed. Did you get them all right? Missed one? I like how the conversation was all about the same thing, and I'm just reading back through it, basically. When I was younger, I used to have a computer Jeopardy game. Nothing like the real thing, of course, but I love challenging myself by playing it. Nice! Till I started to get some repeated questions and answers, and then it became less of a challenge. Yeah. Sorry, I missed the last couple. All right, I caught up on comments, which is cool. It almost never happens before the timer runs out, so I'm like here for it. That is awesome. I stripped all the color off my nails, and I was listening to video clips for my vlog. Excuse me. The unedited portion of my vlog is an hour and a half. So, JC, I think we are competing here for longest vlog ever. Now, I realize that mine's going to cut down a lot because I have a lot of clips. Like, I have several clips that are going to be trimmed and sped up because of the fact that they're going to be part of like montage pieces. And this is before I've edited those into montage pieces. The other thing is, like, I have a clip that's of the Christmas parade, and while I will not speed that up, I am going to cut it up because the way the Christmas parades work here, I'm so used to other places where things are closer together. Like, you've got truck, vehicle space, empty space, truck kind of thing. And that's not the way they do things here. And I wonder if part of it is because of all the noise or if it's because of the fact that the parade is very short. But there's like several minutes of time between each attraction. So I'm going to cut out the time in between where we're just sitting there going, okay, when's the next thing coming? I see it way down there. And the thing that just passed us is now way down there already. Like, I'm going to cut out all that. Oops. The cat says it's time to work. I'm going to pause it real quick. So it's not going to end up being an hour and a half. JC's over here encouraging me to post an hour and a half vlog, though. Let your hour. Yeah, no, I've got a lot of editing work still to do. I'm currently the clips I'm listening to, I forgot I filmed them like at the very end of November, but because they were all revolving around the same thing, and they weren't even clips that I originally filmed for the vlog. They were originally filmed because Amy was asking me questions about the planners I bought. So I did basically a bunch of planner discussion where I did a flip through. And so a couple of times in the video clips, I'm like, this will be perfect for you. And I'm like, do I keep this in here? Because I'm talking directly to her in that video clip. And I'm like, should I keep that in? Yeah, I'm going to keep it in. Fuck it. When I could tell you mine was down to an hour and a half, that was after cutting down B-roll, cutting out what I felt I could cut out, and the chatty parts. Now, okay, so in the last vlog, the beginning of the vlog is a picture montage. I have not added in my picture montage yet, and I took a bunch of pictures. So it may still end up being a pretty long vlog once I get all the pictures added in. This is just the video clips that are unedited and stuff right now. So I'm going to cut a lot, but I'm also going to add a lot too. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how long it gets. We'll see. I knew that the December ones were going to be a little on the longer side because of all the holiday stuff going on. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Then I had to go back and cut stuff I didn't want to cut. See, the difference between you and me is you have a Patreon that you can take those cut pieces and you can post them onto Patreon. I don't have a Patreon yet. I say that because I have been debating, and I think by the end of 2025 I will have a Patreon. I do not have enough spell slots to handle that at the moment. That is just not in the cards at this direct moment in time. Maybe once I finish some of my courses and have my certifications with my bookkeeping stuff. Why does it feel like there's hair in my mouth? Because there was. Okay, cool. Maybe once I finish all of that, then I can focus more on finalizing my Patreon. But at this moment in time, I do not have one. You could make one. Technically, I do have a Patreon account, and I did start setting it up back in 2018 when Patreon was still a newer thing. It just never got off the ground. And I know we discussed in the last live stream this too, because I didn't know what I should post there. And you're saying, give us some behind the scenes. I don't have behind the scenes because literally if I think about it and I film it, I post it. And I think that's part of the problem is that I've got all this stuff where I don't actually, if I think about sharing it, it goes into a vlog automatically. I encourage all the things. I am here for it. I love how you encourage all the things. I just don't have all the spell slots for all the things at this moment in time. All right. I got to the end of the comments again. So we are going to take a break here. And we're going to do another 25-minute sprint. So here we go. Here's our prompt for anyone who wants to write but doesn't know what they want to write about. Maybe this will inspire you. You do not have to write this prompt if you don't want to, but it says, the last grain of sand in the hourglass has fallen. And unfortunately, this time, there's no turning it back over. It's done and over. So we're going to start our next sprint. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, that is time, everyone. Let me know how you did what you did in the comments. Apologies ahead of time. I let Jester out during that sprint, and she is outside barking. So if you hear a dog, it's mine, and I'm sorry. Let's see. Okay, a lot of comments came in through again. Okay, here we go. So see all this extra footage. Yeah, put it on Patreon. Screen record yourself setting up your Notion and put. See, I was going to do some live streams where I start doing like sharing. You know how we share the timer? Instead of sharing the timer, I was going to start sharing my screen. Like I've seen when I watch some of Kate I haven't made it to any of Kate Kavanaugh's Twitch streams, but when I watch her vlogs, I've noticed that when she is streaming, if she vlogs her streaming bit, it looks like she is sharing her screen, but she does use multiple screens. So it might just look that way to me. It might not be actually what she's doing. So for those of you who do attend her streams, let me know if I'm right, because I thought she was sharing her screen of what she was working on at the time while she's working on it. Maybe it's only during Patreon streams or something like that. I'm not positive at all, but that's what it feels like. But I had planned on doing some live streams during the year where I do exactly that, where I shared my screen. But I definitely like the idea of screen recording and setting up Notion and stuff like that instead. I like that idea. Good for only people who see to see. Yep, I like that idea. I share almost everything, really. I feel like my channel tagline should be life unscripted. Yeah. For the longest time this was back when I first started live streaming, because it never failed. Back then, my kids were toddlers. And so it never failed that as soon as I went live, something in my life would go wrong while I was on stream. So my favorite phrase to say at the time was, life happens even when you're live. What's up? What's up? You want Huggies? Do it smell like nail polish remover? That would be because I'm using nail polish remover. Youngest who doesn't like being on camera is about to go to bed, so give me 5 seconds. Night. All right, I'm back. But my favorite, what I used to basically be my tagline was, life happens even when you're live. That used to be what I said to anytime something would happen. I like the taglines, you too. You should run that with that for the new year. Yes. Again, I encourage all the things. I mean, it would work. My channel is a little bit of everything. Yes, it is, and I'm here for it. Have you planned or your Vita for 2025? Yes, I actually have. So, quick story. I have planned all of my video content, except for vlogs, obviously, because those are like whatever happens daily. I have planned all of my video content for 2025. Now, the reason for that is because of the fact that I'm only planning on posting like one scripted video a month, and then I've got my vlogs. Those are the plans. There's going to be like some bonus content every once in a while if things come up. But like for Vlogmas, one of the things I wanted to do this month was figure out what I was going to do for videos for Vlogmas of next year, because I wanted to make sure everything was filmed and edited and posted ahead of time, because in October, November, like end of October, beginning of November, I'm going to be going to North Carolina for my sister's wedding, and we're going to be gone for a full 2 weeks because it takes about 3 to 4 days to drive there. I don't fly if I don't have to. Plus, we're taking the animals, so that's why we kind of need to drive anyways. But yeah, I've got all my video content, and I do have a video coming out about that soon, hopefully, or I'll mention it in a vlog. I don't know which, where I talk about my plans for Vita for 2025, because I already have all that content planned. I don't have it all scripted. I have like the idea planned. I'm pausing the cat so I can go through the rest of the comments real quick. Like I have the central theme of whatever videos I'm going to post planned. That's all. Let's see. Wait. I think I missed the second half. 24 is in my shorts under the chat. Ooh, okay. I have not watched any YouTube content other than like compilations of music since November ended. I just fell off the bandwagon. I started listening to more audiobooks at work. I started listening to more music at work. I basically stopped doing anything dealing with YouTube other than posting my own stuff and doing live streams when November ended. And I don't know why. I'm going to compare it to basically what I do with reading, in the fact that I go through moods and sometimes I just don't want to partake in content. And so like I have not watched any YouTube content since the end of November. When I think what happened is I gave myself YouTube burnout, because there was several channels I was watching that was doing daily vlogs for November writing challenges, no matter what they were doing for the November writing challenge. And I think part of what happened was that I just got to the point where I was like, I don't feel like watching content, because I was watching, I use the term watching loosely. I tend to do it while I was at work. So I was mostly just listening to YouTube content. But because I was consuming that so much on a daily basis in November, I think I just was like, I got to the point where I was like, nah, I need a break. So I have not watched any YouTube content at all since the end of November. And I feel so bad about it. But whoops. Also, I forgot to say hi, Cammie. Hi, Cammie. Welcome. I could do that too. Notion set up for live, but page. Yes, I like that idea. I really am liking this idea. I don't know why I'm not writing these ideas down, especially since I'm writing down ideas that I come up with for the vlog clips that I'm posting on Post-it notes and just throwing up here on my board. Notion set up live. Patreon only. There we go. Boop. Just writing down all the ideas and just throwing them up on the board. They're not even in any kind of order. She is sharing her screen of what she's working on, but it's blurred. Okay. I don't even know how to do the blur there's a blur feature that she uses. Okay. Oh, love it. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know which part we're talking about that makes sense, but agreed. Oh, I'm skipping comments now accidentally. I hope you've been well. I've been something. I exist. I feel that so hard. Yes, I have a backlog of everything to go through. And because I haven't, like, for the people who were posting daily, but like, say, day 28 stuff was being posted on day 29, anything that came out the day after December 1st, anything that came out December 1st onward, I have not watched at all. I even stopped adding to my watch later list, which is usually how I figure out what I need to watch. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each of my subscriptions and just like click on videos and then add all of those to a queue and just watch them all at once too. That's how I play catch up. I'm glad you do. No need to apologize. If you need a break from YouTube, then you need a break. Nothing wrong with it. Exactly. And yes, I have been planning 2025, but more so than that, because I did most of my planning the end of November. It's been more about the fact that we've had so much going on because it is the holidays and because there's a lot of holiday related stuff that goes on with 4-H. Like I've done 4 holiday events this month, some of it related to 4-H, some of it just because, and then now the youngest is in volleyball, so we just started a new volleyball schedule where she's going to practice every day, and sometimes she's going to practice in the morning, sometimes she's going to practice in the afternoon. So when you said you're doing one scripted video a month, oh, okay, yeah. Because at first I was like, you've planned all of it. Like I said, I've just planned like the ideas. I have the concepts possible title ideas. I don't have them scripted, and my scripts are very loose, like bullet point only. And some of it was content that I had originally planned on posting this year and just never got around to, so it's been moved to next year. Um, and that helped a lot too, was the fact that I just moved a lot of content from last year to this year. I think actually that is 90% of where my content for 2025 is coming from, is content that was originally planned to be posted, especially for those that are already scripted, because I do have a couple that are already scripted. That's exactly what's happening with them, is they are videos that I had planned on doing this year. There was one I even had most of it filmed, and it was one of those videos that I had problems with the audio when I was having all the technology problems, and I'm going to have to refilm it. And I was like, nope, we're just going to, because it was related to Halloween. I even mentioned in the video, like, that with the some of the audio that actually turned out okay was where I mentioned tomorrow's Halloween, and I'm like, God damn it. So, like, it was purposely meant to revolve around certain holidays. They're now already past. We're just gonna slide it on over. It's all good. Skye be like me and just let it slide over to it. Yes. I fully endorse this plan. If you need to slide content over to 2025 to give yourself some breathing room in 2024, by all means, do so. I am here for it. I fully encourage this. Yes, I'm doing it too. All right, I think I've reached the end of the comments, so I'm going to go ahead and mark this one so I can know where to come back to, and we're going to start our next sprint. This is our third sprint, so here we go. Here is the prompt for anyone who wants to write, doesn't know what they want to write about. Maybe it'll inspire you. And it says, sometimes I envy the deaf and the blind. What I wouldn't give not to know the sweetness of your voice or the beauty of your visage. Don't remember where I got that one from, but I definitely didn't read it like I think it should be read. But either way, we're going to go ahead and start this sprint in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, that is time. Let me know how you did, what you did in the comments. I painted nails. That green, JC, good choice. It actually is very Christmassy. However, it's like when it dries, it's like a matte color. So I'm going to need to put on like a top coat to see if it will shiny it up, because honestly, not a huge fan of the matte, mostly because I am not good at painting my nails. And I can see every flaw on matte nails versus glossy. Like I can see more flaws with the matte versus glossy. So I'm not thrilled with it. I like the color. I don't like the way it dries. And then of course you can see all my imperfections. So we're going to ignore that. Anyways, how did everyone else do? Let's check out the comments. Video timer is handy for setting that. I just played with Panda for 5 minutes and snuggled for another 20. I am here for that. I like it. Seeing yes. Like I said, I'm on my phone, so autocorrect is being a little birch. It's being a little birch. No, I do love the color. I wish the color was more of a gloss than matte. It's a very pretty color. I do enjoy that. It just, because of the fact that it dries a more matte color, I can see the flaws that I make more. And that's a me thing because my hands shake so much, and the fact that it's just, I'm impatient and don't wait for things to dry fully before I test it so I can see the fingerprints on my own nails. So not a problem, just because it is very pretty. I like it. And from far away, you can't see the flaws that I can see when I've got up close. And that's the difference. It's all good. Oh, goodness. I also got more of my video edited. I am 50 minutes into it, 53 minutes into it, and you'll be very proud of me, JC. I haven't cut a lot, so it's going to be a long vlog either way. It might be close to an hour and a half when I finish. Once I get everything like put into the video I need to put into, because this was the video where like I knew it was going to be long already because all of the holiday stuff going on. But like I haven't even gotten through all the clips where I'm like working through my planning process, which because this was all about planner stuff. This portion of the vlog was all about planner stuff, setting up my planners, and then like I was talking through my plans for 2025 and how I was working through what I wanted to work on and why I needed to make changes to those plans. And I've changed them 3 times already, and in each of those video clips I mentioned why I changed them and what I needed to allocate for with those changes, which has made it so much longer. And it's not bad. It's not a bad thing at all. It's just I'm laughing at it because I told you that it was probably not going to be that long, and it's gonna be. Yeah, I'm team long vlogs. I'm glad you are. I am too most of the time. I'm just like, dang it, hi Angel. So yeah, it's amusing to see how long this vlog is turning out to be. It's gonna be interesting to see how long. And here's the only reason I do not like long vlogs. A vlog that's a video that's 30 minutes long already takes about 2 hours to upload with my internet. It used to be much faster, but Starlink is no longer in beta form, and they have, cut things down. So it takes a lot longer for longer videos to upload. And that's the only reason I do not like the longer vlogs. It makes me wish that I would go back to weekly vlogs. But even if I went back to weekly vlogs, this vlog would still be a long one because all these video clips that I am currently editing, I haven't even gotten to the second week's worth of video clips. This is all from the same week. And I'm 50 minutes in. But like I said, this was a lot of like the walkthroughs, the flip throughs of what planners I was using and what I like and what I don't like about them and stuff like that. So like I expected it to be a longer vlog, and it's okay. I'm okay with this one being longer. It's just that I'm just like, dang it, I lied unintentionally. YouTube shorts are now 3 minutes, just saying. I saw that they're doing 3 minutes. I have not had a lot of success with YouTube shorts. And what I mean by that is that, okay, I feel like there's a specific demographic that goes for shorts. And Um, I realized that no matter how big of a channel you're going to get trolls. I realize that. But I get more trolls on my YouTube shorts because I feel like YouTube's algorithm is more loosey-goosey for shorts than it is with long form videos. I think that's the way I mean it. Because like there is no rhyme or reason to the shorts I see. It feels like it probably is, but it doesn't feel like it because I get shorts that are related to everything and anything, and I think that's all across the board because that's where almost all my trolling comments are from, or where people are just being fucking hateful, is from the shorts. And a lot of the people who are subscribed to my channel, I feel like don't watch shorts as much as they watch long form content. Because I definitely get more engagement on long form content than I do shorts, other than like the hateful trolls, if that makes sense. I think for me personally, shorts are going to be more like if I'm doing a daily video kind of thing, definitely for like November writing challenges. If I do any kind of writing challenges where I want to do daily vlogs to track it, definitely shorts, especially now that they can be 3 minutes long, because that is so much easier to handle on a daily basis than a long form video. Because I do not have time to edit a long form video if I'm doing daily videos. There's just no way it's going to happen. So it's one of those things where it's like touch and go. It's going to be really interesting. Cammie, you mentioned you doing shorts. Did you do Vlogmas for this year, or are you doing just next year? I remember you mentioned planning for next year because we had that whole conversation about that. But did you do it this year with shorts? I need to go check out your channel because I feel like you did. One of these days I'm going to go through all the Vlogmas videos too. I'll get there eventually. JC's asking how Angel and the baby are doing, and they are doing good. That's awesome to hear. Did stream. Oh, you did your stream on Friday. Yay! I'll have to go check it out. I'm with JC. That's awesome. You can do a hit and run on shorts, but videos take effort to troll. Yes. I feel like that's it too. How did I miss subscribed and the bell clicked and everything? You're having the problem I have all the time. I am suddenly getting notifications for videos like that I'm not subscribed to, which I found really weird. And the ones I am subscribed to that I have the bell clicked, I'm not. It's really, really weird. And I think I need to go through and do not a purge of like channels, but like check to see what my notification settings are for different channels, because there are channels where I get notifications when they post videos, including shorts, which is really weird because I didn't think you got notifications for shorts, but I don't get notifications for those same channels for live streams. And then I'm getting notifications for streams for channels I'm not even subscribed to. So I think it's YouTube having a hiccup. Only really engaged because I know it helps the creator, and I have watched far more shorts. Oh my God. I cannot talk now. It's the end of life as I know it. I feel like you're watching the live stream. I'm gonna have to go watch the live stream, especially if there's a babes on it. I'm gonna have to go watch the live stream for the babes. I will do it to support you too, Angel. I want to see what the babes look like. Thanks. I think it'll be very easy to do Vlogmas in shorts rather than videos. The way I have my Vlogmas, part of the reason I wanted to plan all my content for 2025 was because I want to film all my Vlogmas videos in July with a Christmas in July theme, but they will be edited and uploaded pre-scheduled for December kind of thing. Posted a link to Angel's stream. Awesome. No, not me this year. I couldn't even art this year. I feel that. I actually just got, do I have my letter in here? On the next sprint, I will go get my letter. So my husband is actually doing gaming with his he's raiding with his gaming party. There we go. At least they were a few minutes ago. Maybe they're not now. But one of the gamers that he's in the clan with, clan's the word I was looking for, is an artist, and she sent me pictures this year of kitty cats. Let's see if I've got them readily available. Give me my book, damn it. Thank you. Love you. That's not it. So, like, she sent me artwork this year. This is earlier this year that she sent me these ones. This is one. I think the other one's in the back. Yes. How can I do this where I don't show you the writing on the wall? There we go. Aren't they adorable kitty cats? And then she just sent me a Christmas letter with another kitty cat. And she was like, in her letter, she was like, this is one to match your husband's, because she sent him a green one and I've got a purple one now. So I'm like, yay, I've got kitty cats. And I'm going to put that in my new planner because I can't. We were talking about crazy scheming for 2025. Oh, yes, we were. And I just didn't realize, because I know so many people are doing Vlogmas, that I didn't know if you were one of them. So I love the crazy scheming for 2025. What I want to know, for those of you who are planning content for 2025, are you doing anything like Vita, which is vlog every day in April or vlog every day in August? You can do either one or both. Like daily writing challenges, kind of filming, or like Vlogmas or stuff like that. Are you planning anything like that? And if you are you doing like a central theme? And what is your theme? Because I'm curious. One of the things I mentioned in a vlog clip was that the theme I'm going with is, there was a blog I was following. Yes, I'm blog from like I think it was 2016, either 2006 or 2016, one of the two. And what this person did is they asked a question every week, and 4 or 5 authors would answer this question in blog style. And I am taking those questions and I put them in a spinning wheel, and I let the spinning wheel choose 31 for me, so that I will have 31 ideas. I think it was 31. Now I can't even remember. I think it's 31. So I'll have 31 videos. That way I have all the topics that I want to do for Vlogmas videos. And that's what I'm doing for Vlogmas. I probably won't. They're not related to the holidays. They'll just have a holiday theme. I'll be dressed up in a holiday outfit kind of thing. But it was more the fact that they all follow the central theme of writing related stuff, not holiday related stuff. So nothing to do with the holiday. In fact, honestly, it would be better content for something like Vita versus Vlogmas. But that's what I'm doing. But I'm curious if anyone is following like a holiday themed thing for Vlogmas. And if you are, what you're doing. Because, excuse me, I did debate making those kind of videos for like something like Vita, and then doing something holiday themed for Vlogmas. I've been wanting to do those style of videos for a while, and I finally basically found an excuse to do it. So that's why I went with that. I don't know how you missed this, Jamie. I do. I was at work. I hate shorts. I only watch certain ones, but I'm a long form girly. Same. Ooh, definitely gonna have to go watch you do a Notion Thor, because I know you sent me a link to your Notion stuff, and I still haven't even looked at it. I'm a terrible person. I know. To be fair, the only time I've actually been on the computer is during a live stream. Otherwise, I have not touched the computer at all. So, meh. I have migrated to the desk so I can multitask now. Woo! Doing my favorite Dutch before midnight. Freaking Dutch. What do you mean by that? Yes. I'm here for showing off Notions. We're going to be doing that soon. I intend to do December 26th through January 2nd, 25th and 26th to reflect the actual 12 days of Christmas. Do not have the mental functionality to do it this year. Understood. Nope, that's too much stress to do that everyday Vita thing. Fair. That's why something like Vita, I think, is more for like short form content. But you've already mentioned that you don't like short form content. So I don't blame you. And I talk a lot, so I don't know how I'm going to make this work. But I really do feel like for something that's daily, that for me personally, that would be the best way to do it. April 25th is my current target upload like a regular person, but I don't think Vita is how I should start. Maybe it'll be me. Be in me by August, yeah. That's what I thought too, but I wanted to double check. I'm PST, so it's only 11 p.m. I have an hour before I lose my day. Oh, daily. I did that right before we started streaming. I did my daily Duolingo right before. And I'm doing French. So what had happened was I wasn't going to start until like in the new year, but my youngest came up to me and she was like, I need your help. And I was like, okay, with what? And she was like, I need your email and all of this information. And she showed me what she was doing. And I was like, you're signing up for Duolingo? She was like, yeah, I want to do 2 different languages. And I was like, okay, what languages? And she was like, I'm doing Korean and German. And I was like, that's interesting choices, especially both at once. So literally she was like, are you doing Duolingo? And I was like, no, but I can. She was like, will you? So you can be my friend. And I'm like, oh, okay. So now for like the past 2 weeks, I've been doing French again. And right before I went live, I finished a daily lesson. Actual judge, yeah. Now that makes sense. Yes, JC, it's time to do your French lesson. Here's me telling you it's time to do your French lesson. I get reminders at like 10 o'clock at night. So I'm at work and I'm like, oh, I still have to do my French for the day. You have to do it now. Hi, Misty Kate. Welcome. We got like one more sprint left, but we've just been chatting for like a long time. That is so cute. Isn't it? Like, I'm only doing it again because she is. And I'm like, not gonna lie. I'm like, I sent her a nudge earlier. I was like, you have to do your Duolingo. Nudge, nudge. Almost at my year streak. Congratulations. That's awesome. When is your year streak like hit? Like, was this a New Year's resolution start on January 1st kind of thing? Because I'm not going to lie, a part of me is a little mad that I didn't start on January 1st because I do like that full 360 start of the new year thing. And I'm like, now my year-long streak is going to hit sometime later unless I miss a day and restart on January 1st, which I really don't want to do. But I'm one of those people that I very, very much so the kind of person that I'm like, I want to start at the beginning of a month. It doesn't even necessarily need to be the beginning of the year, just the beginning of the month, so that I can do that. And yeah. I'm annoyed at my own self. See, what had happened was that is funny. All right, I reached the end of the comments. We're going to start our 4th and final sprint. It is after midnight here, which means I do have to get some sleep because I do have a live stream I would like to go to tomorrow morning if I can wake up in time for it. Hopefully I can. And I've got to do a second coat. These almost don't need a second coat. That green is very strong. And might fix up some of the imperfections. So we're going to do a second coat on this hand. Ooh, more comments came through right as I'm going to start another sprint. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I started my year-long streak again on January 1st. I might have to do that because my streak was ruined last year. Oh, that sucks. I might purposely have to do that, though. We're not going to talk about it. Been doing it for 2 years, only have 685 days. I love the day freezes. Yes. Yes. They have saved my bacon a couple times yet because I would do it and I wouldn't finish a lesson right as midnight was striking. I was like, fudge. So I would get my freeze for that day and then I would finish the lesson and it would cross into the next day and I'd already be done with the lesson for the next day. I was like, woo, okay, cool. I would have had my year-long streak last year, but for the emergency surgery. Oh, yeah, I remember that. And I think I remember you mentioning in a vlog that you lost your streak now that I think about it. And that sucks. Have a target of 950 days. Jeez. in 2025 in a stretch of 1,050. That's awesome. Oh my Bob, I already did. See, look at you. Just you're jumping ahead the gun. Totally forgot I did it at 12. Were you one of those people that started on one day and finished it up the next? Do that a lot. All right, now we've officially reached the end, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay, here we go. We're going to start our last sprint for the night. And here's our prompt for anyone who needs it. If they need some writing inspiration, it says, I know you don't want me in this lifetime, but in another, please know if you call my name, I will be there, always, whenever you need or want me. So here we go. It's going to be our last sprint for the night. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, that is time. How did everyone do what you do? Let me know in the comments. I did more vlog work, finished my nails. They are now green. I have not gotten a top coat. I was not smart enough when I was standing up to go get that. However, I did go get, remember how I said I got a kitty cat? This is the new kitty cat. This is the one I just got. So it's very cute. It's very catsy. It's going to go in my new planner somewhere. I don't know where yet, but it's going to go somewhere. That's what I did. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close that cat timer because we are done with sprints for the night. There we go. Now you can see my messy desk because I have not cleaned it up recently. And even that's not even the messy part. The messy part's in front of me. So where did I leave off? Did I mark it? I did. Cool. Awesome. I am good like that. Yeah. Okay. Totally forgot I did it at 12:02. Yep. Okay, cool. Skye, we need to discuss, do a backstage sometimes. So, fun story. Mondays, I do what we call it work dates, where we just do that. We do backstage where we just chit chat and do various things. But yeah, I'm open for this. We can discuss planning stuff. Let me know when you're available, and I'll let you know when I'm available, and we'll go from there, kind of thing. I know that I do the work date with Amy on Mondays because of the fact that's the time that we're both available for that. But yeah, I'm open to anything, especially backstage stuff. I'm always open for backstage stuff. He's a heart. I'm just jotting down a Christmas release timeline for 2025, and it feels like it would be biting off way more than I can feasibly chew right now. Add to that having a little idea. Yeah, I feel that. What I want to do is release the 7 short story series that I've been working on, that I have 2 that I know of completely done, 1 halfway done, and the other 4 at least started. However, the problem I'm going to run into with that is the fact that I want to have them completely edited and ready to go before I even start releasing them, because I want them to release every 2 weeks. And I have specific ideas for the cover art. I'm actually that was one of the pieces I just edited in this vlog, was where I was discussing my ideas for the cover art for those short stories, because that is part of the plan for 2025. However, looking into, I want customized character art, and there's a couple different artists I'm following on Instagram that do character art, and I have looked in a couple of them that I really like. They don't have commissions open. They do have like commission prices listed, and I cannot afford it right now. So, plus I need to contact some of them and see, hey, this is my idea. This is what I want to do. Is this something you're open to, available? Not right now, but like in the future. Like, is this something that you could work with, kind of thing? I need to contact some of these people and see if they're even willing to do what I'm thinking of, because I do have specific ideas. And then I'm hoping to have everything set up by the end of 2025, so that in 2026 I can start doing anthologies and stuff. Because like that's something I would really like to start doing by the beginning of 2026. Is I would like to start getting the anthologies together. Which you mentioned something, trying to figure out how many words should go in an anthology story collection. Are you doing a story collection or an anthology? Like, is it all your stories, or is it a bunch of people's stories? Because that's the way I differentiate all anthologies from collections. Anthologies are a bunch of different authors in one volume, whereas collections are all the same author in one volume. That's how I differentiate them in mine. I don't know if that's actually accurate or not. Don't quote me on that. It's just how I do it. My brain is saying no bueno. Yeah, no bueno is right. Well, that was uncomfortable. Wondering why my nips just have to happen. I'm sorry. That's not funny, but at the same time, it is hilarious. Oh, let's see. I somehow ended up going through my watch later list and cleaned it up a little bit. I feel that. Yes, message me. Let me know. All for this. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. What about the prompts? Prompt book is on my schedule. So, all right, let's discuss the prompt book a little bit. I have been working on the prompt book. All the prompts are done, but I wanted something more to add to the prompt book, and there was a couple ideas I had. I've had a couple different ideas for the prompt book that go with it. I need to finish writing like my intro, why I'm doing this kind of thing. It's like halfway done. I'm not quite finished with that. But the other thing I wanted to do was like some examples, and I was going to pull my family into that, and I was going to make them do stuff with me. In fact, actually, the kids keep asking me about it. What I want to do is print out all of the prompts. There's 1,000 prompts, and I want to give each of them a copy and have them pick their favorite 5 to 10, something like that. And especially like if there's any crossovers, like ones they really like that they all really like, those are going to be definites on the table. But what I would like to do is end up narrowing that list down to 5 total. And then of those 5, everyone in my family and maybe a couple additional people write a 1,000 total short story, anywhere from 100 words to 1,000 word short story that could be used as examples in the book, to show how different people could incorporate the same prompt. So that's where I stand with that. It is coming out, but I am not there yet. So I don't know. I don't have a release date. I would like to release it by September of next year. Like that is the plan. But it depends on when I can actually like wrap up everything else I'm doing with it. What are they charging? Like what is who charging? I'm very confused. Hold on. I'm going back through. I don't know what this question is referring to. What are they charging? Would be a bunch of people. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. The several anthologies I've been in have either had a certain number of people that they wanted to include because they were including a mixture of short stories and poetry, or they were doing something like you can write a story from 8 to 10,000 words, and they only had the number of space for so many people. I'm not wording that right. I think it depends. Like, how long total do you want your projects to be? Let me grab. They're both right there. Give me just a second. Ooh. Okay, so these 2 anthologies are the ones I've been in. This one I think is 13 authors, but we could not go over 8,000 words for our story. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There was 11 stories in here. And 11 times 8,000 is 88,000. So this is max, and I doubt not everyone went to the 8,000 word count. So max, this is 88,000 words. Plus there was a forward, and there was like at the very beginning of each person's story, there's like an author related thing. Nope, just kidding. There's not. I lied. And then this one, our word count max was supposed to be 10,000 words. And there are, how many are in this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, this one has 7. So this one's about 70,000 words. One of my favorite things about this, let me find. I'm looking for my story. The beginning of my story, I should say. One of the things I really like about this was the artwork they did for the beginning of every chapter section. Not gonna lie, I love that. Anyways, so yeah, so it depends on what kind of content you're trying to include, how long you want the official, like this one's with 7 people at 10,000 words, this is about 70,000. This one with 11 people was about 88,000. Like, depends on what kind of word count you want for your stories, how many people are going to be involved, stuff like that. And like how big of a book how chunky of a book do you want, and like what size font and how big the pages. Formatting has a lot to do with it too. So yeah, I think that's pretty accurate. Yeah. I mean, I'm laughing. Charging for the character size. Some for full character with multiple characters, some of them are as much as like $250. There were some that were cheaper, but the style I like was more on the higher end than the lower end. And I think the one I found that was the most expensive was like $250 for a full piece artwork of multiple characters. So it's not bad. It's just that I don't have that times 7. That's where the problem comes in, is the fact that I have to do this for 7 books. So 7 times 250, that's $1,750, and I don't have that right now. So that's what's stopping me. So novelettes, not novellas, would be most likely. Probably. Nice artwork. Yeah, I really do like the artwork in this, but it was like it's based on the cover, and I think that helps. It's a pretty good cost. Yeah, 7 adds up. And that's the other thing, is because of the fact that I would like the same. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 series like that. Sultry Solstices, Monstrous Mates, Captivating Cryptids, Merlin's Dragons. So yeah, I've got 4 series where there's 7 stories in each series that I would love to do character artwork for. So they're going to cost me a pretty penny. Will it be worth it? Totally. Do I have it? No. I don't have it at the moment. I just don't. So yeah, that's where I stand with everything. Googly moogly. Making sure I didn't miss any comments. Did I even talk about what I did during that sprint? I edited more of my vlog. I'm now sitting at an hour's worth of footage. I have finally gotten to the content that's all from like the same day where I was in town. We did like the Christmas stroll. They had the Christmas parade. We went to a couple of the concerts that were at the various stores. Like, I'm almost finished editing all the content that I have, but I've been making notes while I've been editing this vlog of clips that I need to either refilm because my camera switched the format, so you can't see really what I was trying to film, or like I've got to get some explanation clips in because of the like there's some clips I did from the Christmas stroll where there's like nothing explaining what is going on. Is there some time to delete all from the watch? I thought there was, but now I'm not certain. Hold on. Now I've got to look, because now I'm curious if there is or not. Because that's one of the things I would love to do, is delete my whole watch list. You can remove the watched videos. You can add videos. So your watched later list shows up? No. I don't think it is. I think you have to do everything individually. You can, if there's anything you've watched, you can remove all of them automatically. That shortened my list a little bit, but I've only got 33 videos on my list right now. Okay, I have way too many videos on my watch later list. I feel that. Mine has not grown, but I haven't added anything to it. Still just, okay, I'm still over here with just 30 gigabytes of Sims 4 character and pose mods. Thinking of just sticking with that for art type things. Ooh. Do you create mods for Sims? Out of curiosity? I like to make new playlist options so I don't have a huge plus. I have totally done that. I am actually going to be doing that with Vlogmas videos. I am going to make an entire playlist that's just Vlogmas videos. Just so I can remove watch later videos. Okay, that works. Yay! Thousands? That's a lot. That's a lot. To be fair, I think if I added all the videos in where everyone is doing Vlogmas this month, plus all the regular videos that are happening this month, mine would probably be about that long too, because the 33 videos are still the ones I have left when I stopped watching that were left over from November. So it's not, I don't have thousands, but I have a lot too. So I feel that. I don't have thousands. I'm glad you were able to cut it down. It's because I save videos to watch later and then never delete them off my watch later list. I feel that. Okay. See, I do that every time at the end of the day, every time I watch videos, I will go through and delete all of them once I've watched. But I didn't know you could I didn't know you could delete them all at once. I've been going through and deleting them manually, individually. I did not realize you could delete them all at once using a simple button. Got a huge chunk of different interests in different playlists. Because I don't watch videos for the actual watch later playlist. If you know a way to delete the whole list, let me know. Ooh, how did you find that out, Misty K? How did you find out that a playlist maxes out at 5K? I have 5,000. It stopped mathing, but it still lets me add. Oh, interesting. And so I watch through them. I add them to better lists. Interesting. I will save a video that I know I want to watch in case it doesn't pop up on my feed. But when they pop up on my feed, I just click on the video. See, I do the opposite. My feed tends to suggest to me videos that for channels I'm not subscribed to, and those ones I automatically add to my watch later list. Whereas my subscriptions, because I can always go through my subscription list and like go to the individual channels and check through the backlog, I tend to add those to the watch later list only when I'm ready to actually start watching the watch later list. So the 33 videos that I have in my current watch later list are 90% channels I'm not subscribed to, where it's like going to be the first video I watched from them, and that will determine whether or not I subscribe to them. Like if it's the kind of content I'm interested in watching, or if it's going to be like a one-off video that they do and I'm not interested in the rest of their content kind of thing. I have that on my watch later, but it piled up over the years. Yeah. Don't feel so bad. For videos that I want to go back and either watch again later, I do what Cami does and sorts them into other playlists. For the mods, I wish I'd just download the beauties from others create and then move them into a category. That's what I've been doing. Yeah. That's what I've been sitting on over here doing, deleting one. Yes! I did not realize you. And I wonder, now I gotta check. I gotta check something real quick. Because I watch stuff from my phone, not my desktop or not my computer. So if you go to the watch later list on, I can't even get to the watch later list because my phone is being stupid. Where is that? Let me see it. Watch later. There it is. Can I? Nope. Watch on TV, shuffle, play all. So so from the phone, it will not let me remove. That's why I have to remove them individually, is because it will not let me remove all of the ones at once. Doesn't even give me an option. And that's why I've been doing it manually. Maxed out my watch later with the likes also. The likes list also maxes out? Interesting. I did not know that. Panda's back. Panda! Do that too. Add them to others. Yep. There's still 2,000 something on there. Oh my goodness. There was 3,000 before. Jeez. Okay. On the desktop, you hit the menu buttons. He's a heart. Check the likes list. I didn't know that about the likes list, but I don't know if I've ever hit that limit. I've watched a lot of videos, but because I watch most of them at work, I don't tend to like videos like the way I should. I don't comment on videos a lot either, so not these days. No, what? I did not click that. Where is my likes list? I don't even know where the likes list is. Is it on the playlist? Oh, wait. Liked videos. Mine says 3,769. Just says 5K on my likes list. Interesting. I did not know that one got off too. I did not know any of them got cut off. So that's good to know. YouTube's like, no, we can't do this anymore. You like too much stuff. We're gonna cut you off here, babes. That's what YouTube says. YouTube says we're done. If I delete all my liked videos, will it unlike the video? I don't know how that works, but Misty Kate says yeah. Because I want them to to still register. I don't know how that works. I think so. I feel an experiment going on where we're going to test a bunch of theories. But I am not going to be doing that tonight. It's almost 1 a.m. for me. If I want to join Sam and the others with Breaking the Block at 8 o'clock my time in the morning, I need to get off here so I can go get some sleep. So, let's see. Last couple of comments I'm going to check. Don't mind unliking videos more than a year old. That's an interesting way to take it. It's crazy because we tell people to subscribe and like the video, except for friends' videos. Interesting. But if it unlikes it, then it won't register. And that seems to defeat the purpose, right? It does. That's what I get for playing with my glasses. I feel like I'm going to have to play around with this. I'm going to probably have to go and like a bunch of videos and then delete them from the private liked video list and see if that unlikes the videos. Because now I want to know. I want to know for certain if it does or not. A video for someone with 15K likes won't miss mine. Yeah, I feel that. All right, guys. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I am going to go ahead and hop off here. They're still disgusting. Excuse me. And I'm going to go to bed, get some sleep, and then I can join the others for Breaking the Block in the morning because I would like to do that. And then I am going to be over on Margaret's channel at 11 a.m. my time, which is 1 p.m. Eastern, where we're going to be talking about our plans for 2025. I don't know exactly how that's going to work. I just know we're doing it. So thank you all for joining me tonight, and I will see you all next Saturday when I do my next live stream at 10 p.m. Mountain Time, which is midnight on Sunday, Eastern Time. Yay! So, all right. I think that's all. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.